The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
We are about to end our action for the first week of pools with a match that we do hope is a bit closer than it appears on paper. It is a 7 seed CoreyBLD and the 18 seed fudu. Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022. I am joined for this final matchup by the defending Pokemon Puzzle League champion, FFR Pro.
Yo, what's up, guys? We got a champion commentary crew here.
Yes, as well as our 2020 Puzzle League champion, Tayman.
Hello, I'm also good at puzzle games.
We are quite okay at puzzle games, and we're about to witness two people who are also quite okay at puzzle games in CoreyBLD and fudu, and also quite a bit okay at games against each other. These two have been fairly active in the PvP scene recently. I think they've squared off even once or twice, so they're building up their experience with this game, and it's I think this might end up being a bit more interesting than perhaps the paper stats might suggest, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. But first, if you're tuning into this game for the first time and you're not exactly sure how it all works, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25, 2000 in North America and March 2, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, Normal has 14, Hard has 15, and V-Hard and S-Hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. So we are wrapping up our first week of our pool stage of this one-player stadium tournament in this match. We have divided our 22 players into 4 pools and asking them to play against each other in round-robin combat in speedrun races of the one-player stadium. Best of 5 races for most of this tournament. For this stage, we are playing on the easy, normal, and hard game levels of one-player stadium. So we're having the players at the start of each match agree on the first level to race against each other, and then it is a loser counterpick for one of the other levels until we have played all of them. And if we need to go to game 4 and 5, and we've already had a surprising number of matches go to games 4 and 5, for that matter, then it'll be a loser counterpick of any of those available levels for maximum mind games. When we are done with this part of the tournament, we will advance to the final brackets with the top 2 players in each pool. Speaking of pools, we have a prize pool for this tournament. Thank you to all who have been tuning in and supporting our players thus far. We have $122.75 in the pool thus far out of our goal of $600, and it'll be a nice little payday for our top finishers if we do get to that goal. You can add to the pool with your direct donations, your Twitch bits, your subscriptions to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun. We'll also add a little bit to that pool. You can see all the details on screen there, and if you are a bit fearful of playing against the top players in this game, don't worry. Just hop on in and play along, and you too can have a shot at winning a little piece of this pie. So feel free to jump in here for the next tournaments that we have. If you did miss out on this tournament, though, fear not. We have other ways to get involved with the festivities this year. We are going to also hold marathon and spa service tournaments in the 1-week break between the pools and bracket stages of the main tournament. On Saturday, October 15th, we'll have the marathon event on 2D, speed level 1, the game level of the players choosing, and the goal in each race will be to score 100,000 points as fast as possible. Then on Sunday, October 16th, we will have the spa service event, a straight up speed run of the line clear mode in each individual race. And I will be giving a $50 top prize to each of those winning players, whoever wins it all in each of those tournaments. We'll talk more about how those tournaments will be conducted as we get closer to them, but if you want to see the full rules and how to register for those tournaments, go right now to start.gg. If you're watching on YouTube, pause the video and go sign up. If you're watching live on Twitch, do it after, because we've got a good matchup for you coming in Pool 2 with CoreyBLD and Fudu ready to square off. Tayman, these two have been fairly active in PvP action recently. They've even had a tussle or two against each other. What do you expect to see from these two in today's matchup?
Well, if you look at the seeding and the qualifier times, Corey should be a pretty heavy favorite. So what I'm interested to see is a couple things. One is how is Corey going to perform, this being his first PPL tournament, and his favorite puzzle league, Speedrun. He's been looking forward to this tournament for a while. And just also how quickly is Fudu going to pick up on the speedrun strats? You know, maybe his seed is a little low, but we have seen PvP players rapidly get better coming over from that scene. So I'm hoping that both of these competitors are going to have solid times for their first PPL tournament match. I'm excited to see how Corey's gonna perform, and just how Fudu is going to catch on to the speedrun mechanics.
We can look in the live Twitch chat right now to see how people are spending their channel points just for sticking around and chatting in our live Twitch chat to see guess how many races that Fudu is going to win in this matchup, where Corey is a heavy favorite, just based on the qualifying times alone, and so far no one has picked a clean sweep in favor of Corey. I mean, we've only had a couple of those in the 9 matches we've had thus far. FFR, how many races do you think Fudu has a realistic shot of winning here?
I mean, I haven't really seen play, so I'm not really sure. But you know, being that he is active in the PvP scene, you know, assuming that he's probably gotten some tips from Corey on how to beat him, I'd probably say, you know, I'll give him 1 or 2 races.
Very, very interesting. How about you, Tay-Man?
I think Corey is going to put up some really good easy through hard mode times. Yeah, and like I said, hopefully Fudu can improve on those qualifying ranks, boost that cursor speed, and probably take a game off of Corey. Stranger things have happened.
We'll see how much Fudu has been able to pick up on in the little bit of time we've had between the qualifying stage and the start of this matchup. I will not be shocked to see Fudu win 1 race. Any more than that, and I'll have to wonder a few things. I do think Corey's going to sweep this, though. Corey's just been putting up such solid times, and he's actually been able to do some pretty nice things in our community races that we have on Friday nights. I keep telling people that Corey is a scary opponent, and we may see here just how scary Corey is going to be. So let's go ahead and get this one started, shall we? We have the 7-seed CoreyBLD, the 18-seed Fudu, engaging in Pool 2 combat, and that's gonna start right now!
All right, so we are starting with hard mode here. The herd mode for the crude.
And I noticed that both players have their music turned off, so this screen is going to be fairly silent, but we'll see that pick up a little bit as we get things started. And we'll set our players off and get them ready to run. All right. Our countdown is starting in the racetime.gg room, and we'll get this first race underway. We are fairly synced by comparison. So you love to see that. Hard mode, we've definitely seen it wreak havoc for a few of our players, and oh, there's a little bit of potential here for Gary's
Is you're gonna
Gary to
what?
mess with Corey. Uh-oh.
Fudu's
Oh
got the
wow!
decent
Wow!
attack.
Wow! What is
What is
Gary
okay?
Voodoo stuff doing?
Why
Wow!
is Gary that low?
Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh no.
This is not okay. This is just regular hard mode game. Voodoo, not really sending much besides the 4 combos.
Wow!
We all know how important that combo game is.
Okay, Corey sent a rather quick building 4-chain.
What are these?
Oh,
What are these
boy.
guys doing?
This is a start.
Wow! Yeah, hard mode already not played nice at all.
None of these chains are allowed.
This is a herd murd, dude. And yeah, hard mode is rearing its ugly head yet again. Though I can't help but notice fudu not really playing it by the book necessarily. We tend to recommend slightly shorter chains like X4 or maybe X5 in most extreme of circumstances for hard mode. Fudu took that last stage up to X7. So
Yeah.
I wonder what's going through his mind there.
No, he doesn't
Mm,
have Misty topped off.
yeah, looks like he's playing more by the book this time around, but
Ooh.
getting punished for it, unfortunately.
Got the follow up coming. Oh, he cuts that off, so a little bit of a learning there.
Yeah, that's a sign. Fudu is quickly adapted to the strategies of hard mode, realizing it doesn't need
Hello, Corey.
that 11 combo.
Shout out to 11 combos.
They're not super efficient, but flashy as all get out. You know, we're gonna love that. Fortunately for Fudu, this has resulted in Corey extending this lead already to our patent-pending 2-stage lead. Not even halfway through this run.
Well, not quite what Corey is looking for there.
Okay. Get the backup chain going. Nice little 4-chain. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, don't know where Koga was going, but that was not the right direction. Well, it's the right direction for us, anyway.
It definitely
Right
looks like
direction.
Corey's PvP experience has really built up his cursor speed and building up a fair bit of board awareness to relatively quickly putting up top 10 times in each of the lower levels.
Oh my god, Laurel, Sabrina.
Oh,
Oh,
Sabrina?
are you kidding me?
Okay.
Just got there. Yeah, gonna set up a couple chains off of the garbage.
Oh
Boy, here we
okay,
go.
That's enough. That's enough. Okay.
Okay, I mean that's what hard mode can do.
Rough
Does it
stage
to
for
literally
Corey.
everybody. We've seen it contribute to some not insignificant individual upsets in this tournament already. So just keep your eyes peeled. There's still a potential for some crazy things to happen with this level yet. Oh, very nice from Corey on that one though. That's gotta make him feel a little better.
Yeah, 11 seconds. It's a nice bounce back.
Ooh, a nice 6 combo there from Fudu, and that's a more textbook approach. Of course, doesn't get rewarded for it. and
Yeah, well,
and as such is never gonna touch the speedrun ever again.
Oh, that random match saved Sabrina. Oh man.
Come on, all right, we're done, Sabrina. And we want our new players to get rewarded. Come on, game. Just for like just for a week or two.
Congratulations, you've won.
So again, we are at our patent-pending 2-stage lead, with 6 stages left to complete for our 7 seed, who joined us in the last Tetris Attack tournament and really brought it for his first tournament, getting a 2-2 record.
Excuse
oh
me,
boy.
Tracy?
Team Rocket getting a 5 chain off
Rocket?
a little combo block. Uh-oh.
Do you have time to get to those purples? Oh, Rocket.
Whoa.
A little confused there.
Okay.
Good riddance.
A little confused and doesn't have the spirit. These foes operate in weird ways. Ways we will probably never understand.
Yeah, we have to start bugging Shulso on, you know, how this AI works.
And speaking of PvP in the panel attack scene, shoutouts to Shosol being one of the leading people behind its development to continue to make it more or less accurate to Tetris Attack, and also to make the online matchmaking more palatable.
Are we done?
Yeah, Tracy.
Tracy? No, let's
for crying out loud.
Here we go.
let's just get random clears every time we downstack. That's cool. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Doesn't get to the purples in time.
Corey's been sending some solid attacks, but Richie is just not cooperating.
Oh, yeah.
Richie has
clear
all
in that
the
pillar.
answers.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do here? Gonna get another chain.
Oh, boy.
It's way down there. Oh, but Richie doing a little
Uh-oh, that's
dump
doing
stacking.
kind of a dumb. That's doing a very dumb. Get crushed. Speaking of crushed, the crushing weight of the 7 chain that Fudu has sent, well, it's hoped to be enough for Team Rocket, and it's not. Maybe just the time it took to build that. Ooh, that was a very tight swap from Fudu to make that 5 combo extension to the chain. Wow. Yeah, Fudu has definitely learned a few tricks from playing PvP for quite a bit.
Oh, boy. Oh, Lorelai.
Lorelai, okay!
Oh, boy.
Jeez.
Don't do that.
He doesn't have enough.
Corey's gonna
Why?
have to be careful not to die here. He is fully topped off. No, be careful.
Okay. If this doesn't work, Lorelai is gonna be free and clear for a while.
Yeah, it is not have enough coming.
No.
He can send a little bit more, but oh gosh, you might consider a reset here.
Oh, boy.
This would be ground. There aren't many grounds for a stage reset on hard mode. This is one of them. This is the exact scenario you do not want to get into. Yeah, Corey is relying on building from garbage, and that is a slow process.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. It didn't really give
No.
Fudu a great opportunity to come back, though. Fudu has not had the best of times with this mid-game either. So Corey's still in a fairly good position to take this first race.
Nice 8 combo there. Okay, Bruno,
The side clear.
that's enough.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Turn reverse, get those blues. Yeah.
Mm,
Uh, no obvious clear
anything left
here.
here? No. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, Corey is just fine. Gonna be able to
What?
proceed
What?
to the
What
final
is-
stage.
What is
Oh
this
wow,
Richie
Richie's
doing?
really running himself out of blocks here. It's just
Oh no.
Excuse me? How are you
Oh boy.
Richie, how are you doing this?
Good for you? Show me what you got.
Corey's kind of struggling. Gary.
Not quite.
Alright.
Not quite.
I don't think there was time for that.
Gary
Yeah,
2
here we
is
go.
gonna be doing Gary 2 things for a little bit. Oh,
Oh, not
geez,
topped off.
Gary was
Probably
not
gonna
quite
get that
topped
hate
off
combo.
of garbage.
Okay.
And
That,
Work.
done.
that should be good.
There it is. CoreyBLD finishing this run with a time of 11 minutes 49 seconds.
Yeah, that is good enough to get the first Pokeball, but that is, yeah, you kind of see head in hand right there. That's not the kind of time he is looking for.
Yeah, there actually aren't not that many players in this tournament that would beat with any consistency. So, Corey's gonna be looking to use the next 2 races minimum to get himself right. He did really well in the last Tetris Attack tournament, going 2-2 in the pool play. So, I'd like to think, in general, Corey knows what he's doing. Like the harder levels make it a bit of a misnomer to evaluate his skill. His ceiling is really high on the lower levels, but the upper levels have just become more maddening than anything else. By the way, Fudu's feed is not playing any audio whatsoever, so that is why I am not switching any audio right here. And okay, that's a nice and strong Gary 2 to finish on. 13:51 the time officially. It's a nice nice way to close on. Alright. Leave the choice to Fudu for the next level. And it looks like we are going to step it down 1 notch.
We're going down the ladder this time.
And yeah, it is hard and normal that have been wreaking havoc so much.
Yeah, that's a word I've said often.
This is a rated PG stream. Remember the mini TAs might always be watching.
But hopefully the mini TAs are watching Zach Gallen set our Diamondbacks record for most consecutive scoreless innings pitched.
Leave it to our sports ball fan to give the sports ball fact. All right,
Here, look.
game 2 underway. Normal mode, 14 stages. This is proven to be very erratic by comparison to easy mode. Corey's got a good thing going for Gary, though. Oh, Gary's gonna have time to flatten this.
Uh-oh. Hey, he sent enough. Is this gonna be like gonna be a crush? It's not.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
my Jesus.
Wow.
Voodoo stack is much higher, but he has not sent nearly enough. He's got to drop this. That'll.
Oh.
Okay.
34 combos. They couldn't disconnect from the rest of the garbage.
The anti-conch kill
Yeah,
on Voodoo.
that is
Reverse conching. Feels kind of sad, man. Well, that was a short chain from Corey. Not enough combos to support it.
yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can actually see Fudu maybe do some shorter chains starting here. So this
Yeah,
is where AI does raise their stack a little bit.
Oh, okay.
He's definitely demonstrating an ability to find bigger chains with some consistency. Just a matter of application, knowing how much to send. That's a thing that's not always easy to pick up, even if you do look over the guides that I have posted for every level on the speedrun leaderboard. And there's a garbage clear from Fudu's Misty. That's gonna be a problem.
Oh, that's a 10.
There's a
Ooh,
10.
Boy, that's a 10.
That's a 10.
Is Nicole still watching?
I hope so.
I swear, Thomas, you do that sometimes just to trigger her.
What? It's not my fault. The powers of the hamster grow with each 10-second stage.
It's not even originally a hamster.
No, it's a taste caster. Oh, Corey's Erica getting turned around a bit, but still has time for the clear because normal mode is a mistake put on this earth by God.
Yes, this is the way the game is normally supposed to be played. This is the developer intended
Ooh.
way to play. Oh, that random match saved
come
Voodoo
on.
Surge.
Um,
Corey's built up a nice attack, but the garbage gets leveled.
oh, it gets. Oh, that's
No
frustrating.
We really want that garbage to separate. It's one of the reasons why we primarily focus on the 4 combos. That garbage is much easier to separate from the rest of the stack. Ugh.
The Offspring wrote an entire song about that.
Afraid I'm not familiar with the song.
No, that's alright. Someone in the YouTube comments will let you know one day.
I don't know if I'm too boomer for that or not enough zoomer.
It's okay, you don't want to be either of those.
Yeah, I'm like so out of touch with pop culture nowadays.
They're not out of touch with that 15 seconds by Corey. How's that for
Yeah,
bringing it back?
yeah, that's a nice bounce back. Does maintain the patent two-stage lead.
I should check up on that patent. It's been sitting out there for a few years.
Yeah, we're gonna get that trademarked. Oh boy. Come on, Corey's kind of struggling here. Okay, well, he's got a 4-chain backup. But Blame puts it in reverse and gets a garbage clear.
Oh,
Alright, that works. Ish. Both players running into stages that work. Ish. Yeah, it's normal is so polarizing. Some people are okay with it. Several people actually kind of low-key really hate it. Tayman, what are your thoughts on normal? We haven't heard from you today. What today? What do you think about normal mode?
I've always maintained that it is the worst aspects of both normal and easy mode. Easy mode because the stop time is still kind of long because it's on a lower difficulty, and the worst of hard mode because the cursor speed does start to pick up and AI consistently gets clears and chains, especially towards the end. I think the speed of attacks is much more important in normal mode. Like, you really don't want to dilly-dally on sending it. So I think I am definitely not a fan of normal mode, and I'm sure many people in the community would share that opinion.
Corey's into a very flashy attack to Team Rocket there, getting that 8 combo in the middle of that chain. Is this gonna be a combo kill?
Team Rocket.
This is
wow, this is an S-hard kill.
that's a combo-induced kill.
Oh.
There are stars to align to save that, but these foes aren't gonna see it. Ow.
I mean, that took about as long as you possibly could without any garbage clearing. Boy. Oh, Fudu. Okay, got a 4-chain built up here.
Oh, got that 4 combo there, though. Tracy's out of position. Who's gonna get the 19?
Yeah, meanwhile, Geo is way out of position on that pillar. Gonna get a 12 for Corey.
I'm ready. Are you?
Yep, Corey is in a very, very nice position with 3 stages to go. And we've seen Bruno at the very end of this level do some sick, nasty things to our players, but I feel like we're gonna need a little bit more than that for Fudu to come back in this race.
I'm gonna win.
Okay, Corey didn't get punished with Richie flattening those 4 combos there. He takes a 2-stage lead with 2 to play. Gonna need a lot of trolling for Fudu to have any chance to catch up here.
And going to a 4 chain, the combos are definitely there. And that will be just fine. 15 seconds is low-key really nice for the end game here. Also, shoutouts to Fudu doing that slide to make that chain even bigger. Lots of neat little tricks to extend your chains in this game. They're always fun to look at. Okay, a deliberate cutoff by Corey of that 3 chain, and that is going to be enough. What a strong finish.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you'll love to see those dimes.
That's gonna be a 927 for our 7 seed. Enough for Pokeball number 2.
Yeah. Oh, what is...
Oh, that's a 10 combo.
Yeah, excuse me, Richie.
Wow.
No,
Okay.
that little shake. Ah, I gave enough
Oh.
time.
Oh, that garbage is getting cleared.
You know, with the swaggy 10 combo, Richie deserved that clear.
Oh, for crying out loud, game.
Hi, what can I do for you? Hi, what can I do for you? Hi, what can I do?
Alright, Nurse Joy. Let's be real. Here's what you can do for us, if you wouldn't mind. Can you possibly make this this game a better speedrun? Please.
What can I do for you?
Is that a thing that's within the scope of your job?
Heal our salt levels, please. Yeah, Voodoo going pretty high with an X6. And that's just a leftover mindset from PvP where they're used to chaining out much higher because they have to make sure their opponents are topped off and their opponents are real-life people who know how to play the game and not just derpy AIs. So maybe just like a little bit of conditioning and his times will improve. But definitely solid fundamentals as we see.
Alright, we've got an okay finish there for our 18 seed newcomer. 11:36, the final time, clocking in there.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Gonna be a bit of work left to do to catch up with what Corey's been able to do so far, and now we're coming on to the easiest level. So, this is gonna be a very uphill battle for Fudu to come back from. Of course, Fudu was very eager to pick hard again for seemingly obvious reasons, for sake of randomness. Alright then. Our timer is counting down. We are gonna get to this game 3, this potentially match deciding game 3, if Corey has anything to say about it. I mean Corey posted like a 607 in qualifiers in the easy. He definitely has some good chops. So I'm expecting Corey to bounce back and do some really good things here.
Ooh, some nice
That lag
lag.
chain.
I don't know if that's gonna be
not enough combos for
though.
that.
Or
Oh, and I think we
hold
see
up.
that.
Voodoo! Look out for
Fudu!
Voodoo!
Wow.
That was a
Very
much
good.
more solid attack.
wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna get Fudu off on to the races first. Like Gary and Brock are very uncooperative in that they do not raise their stacks at the very beginning. So you're gonna have to do something decent in order to top off these foes. It's gonna take something sizable, and right now Fudu is not repeating that same success.
Oh no.
Double swap that little tuck.
I think
That's another garbage clear from one of Corey's opponents.
Wow.
I'm gonna win.
Unfortunate. We've been seeing Corey and Fudu panicking a tiny bit in these early stages as they don't have the opponent topped off right away. And I think it's important to learn if you're short, like, don't just clear whatever you see in front of you. Try to use the whole board and go to or learn how to recognize like what your next easiest chain or combo is, because just panicking and clearing stuff isn't going to help.
So far it's working out ever so slightly better for our 18 seed. How's Fudu gonna start this one?
Oh,
Off?
Interesting.
that was a nice little mix.
6 combo. Oh, we're going up to X5. There's a deliberate
Nope.
cutoff.
Put that up. Oh no,
Maybe
but those purples. Oh,
Okay. Lieutenant Surge trying to put it into reverse, but it was too slow.
Yeah, the first 2 opponents uncooperative. The rest of this mode raise their stacks a bit more. So perhaps we'll
Give up?
oh.
see some more consistent things out of this. Corey just being a bit slow to get to a few of these things today.
Ooh, a very nice
12
from Fudu.
Voodoo.
Okay,
It's actually going to take the lead right back. Yeah, hold your horses, guys. We got ourselves a race here.
Yes, hold your races. We've got ourselves a horse. And these horses are trying to move
Oh no.
I guess away from the barn as fast as they can, but okay, we're getting fairly similar results now.
Wow.
Oh boy.
All right.
Look,
Fudu's finding another gear.
Look out. This is a race. Actually, I don't think Fudu is quite used to pressing start in between the stages. I've seen that a few times
That's gonna be the
today and
difference
during
here.
qualifying too.
Oh.
Fudu took a minute to regroup and get started again.
He's gotta send this because Sabrina is really caught off guard. Thankfully, she wasn't able to downstack that.
Alright, what has Corey got here? Something you'll see from a few of our players in the easy mode specifically. We have our tried and true double 4 combo strats that work pretty well in every level, but it's not always required to beat easy stages, so we don't see it as often, even from a few of our top players.
Yeah, generally in easy mode, you send 4 or 5 lines as quickly as possible.
Okay, maybe not that quickly.
Kind of like that, but, you know, hope that you don't get it cleared on.
Oh well. Let's see here.
We're going out. Oh, cutting it off.
Another cutoff from.
Nope, Tracy. Tracy.
Oh, Tracy,
Hopefully we'll see
scamming.
that the shorter chains are the way to go. Like more combos usually better than more chains for the speed run. Ooh, there was a definite path for Corey to take to extend that chain, and he did not take it. But it's fine.
14.
It's fine. The lead is fairly comfortable. going into the final stage.
I'd say so.
It's very we've seen ridiculous easy comebacks today, but at this point it would take something absolutely insane for Giovanni to ruin Corey's time, waste his time, if you will, often enough for Fudu to come back. That helps. That definitely helps.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
That the catch! Fudu caught that midair to make the 4 chain.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness!
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we've got a problem here.
Uh-oh.
We've got a problem here because these players started off relatively in sync. In fact, it might have been Corey just a little bit ahead starting than Fudu. I don't remember seeing any stuttering from the players' feeds. It sure looked like Fudu finished before Corey.
Yeah, it was definitely Fudu that won that race.
Oh my. Okay, well.
Mm.
Let's see, I'm going to alert our players what is going to happen here.
Pull up the video. Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. There's a few challenge flags being thrown in by the chat here.
Shout out to NFL kickoff weekend. As
Yeah, that's right.
the Bills are playing the Sentinel.
Yeah, and my Buffalo Bills, they won the season opener, so go Bills.
Oh yeah, the Bills would be Canada's team.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do for this race. We're going to lock in Corey's finish time per racetime.gg at 7:10. But based on Fudu's earlier finish, we're going to count his time as 7:09 for now and give Fudu that first Pokeball. For the moment, this is very subject to change, but I'm going to manually review this video after this broadcast, and we'll let you know later if the time stands or not. Definitely have to retime this, but for now we are going to count this as Fudu's win, and Corey has already decided we're going back to hard mode.
In the event of a tie, that game will be settled by a Baconator eating contest.
All right. So we are going to go back to hard mode, and we'll see if Fudu can extend this match even further. Alright, timer is counting down. Let's see if we can get to this game four going, and Corey has slipped up a bit starting his run, so he's already behind the 8 ball a tiny bit. Here we go. Yeah, I was not expecting a game to be that close today, especially not in this one.
Ooh, that's gonna be okay.
This works. This works for both players. 16 seconds for Corey, 20 seconds for Fudu. We see times in that range for every stage, then we're definitely feeling okay with ourselves.
Ooh, that's a 4-4 into a 9. You like that?
Nice 9 combo. Okay, Brock's gonna scam a little bit. It's gonna get 1 clear. Oh, okay, sure.
So, Brock on Fudu's side try to swap that blue with a garbage block, and yeah, I'm sorry, but the game does not allow you to do that.
Afraid not. That's gonna allow Fudu to even this match race right back up. See if this helps out Corey. Oh, that is such a fundamentally solid attack.
Wow.
Nice.
So good.
Beautiful pillars.
And
Fudu also got off with a good stage of his own, so we're staying toe to toe here. And don't look now. There's a non-zero chance of our third game 5 of the day.
Yeah, we've seen Fudu start to get the hang of things a bit more, although has been dropping some chains. But rebuilding quickly, hopefully this won't end up being too bad for him. No, but the 6 combo's right there.
yeah, Fudu had a set of double 4s, but third stack just too flat.
Oh my gosh.
And here comes the punish. Okay.
Or Erica caught off guard, and
Alright.
that's gonna move Corey to a full stage lead.
How quickly that turns. Hard mode does it to literally everybody. Literally everyone in this tournament can be susceptible to bad hard stages. It's like I know Tayman, how often you tell us to avoid the bad stages, but there's something easier said than done about that. And you know what? Let's just throw out a 9-second stage. That's been one of the themes of today.
Yeah, just add into the sub 10 collection that has been mostly built up thanks to Yoshi.
Put those sub 10s on TikTok. Go viral.
Well, Corey didn't have a double 4 set up, but this might work.
Ooh, that was
Okay.
that was an interesting play by Sabrina there.
Fudu doesn't know how to get this chain started. He only sent a 2 chains. Gotta be careful here. Sending another 2 chain. This might be good.
The
Now we got the
rebound.
pillar. No, why are you chaining?
Well,
Stop!
I mean,
This'll be
Coda's
fine.
got pillars now, and yeah, that was a whole. But yeah, this is now the patent pen 2-stage lead again for Corey. We're over halfway through the run now, so.
Yeah, after a solid start, Fudu has slipped a little bit. Corey has the patent pending 2-stage lead. more possible to come back in hard mode, but not a position you want to be in. Okay, what is Sabrina doing? Excuse me?
Wow.
Come
Was that
on.
a 6 change you did?
That.
Oh, boy.
Seriously? Seriously? Like, are you really trying to get vengeance on Fudu for that last race? Are we really doing that? But Corey is very much in the driver's seat even to close out this match, and with stages like that, that will go a long, long way.
Yeah, this is getting close to a 3-stage lead. Although 5 chain, that's a pretty solid 5 chain. He's got the double fourth, and yeah, they're working. So Fudu's okay, a little bit of a miss swap on Corey's side. Gonna have to.
There was an attempt.
Yeah, gonna have to send panic combos and panic chains.
Ooh, but
Ooh,
this looks good.
okay.
And timer
combo
scam
doing work.
Yeah, you got
continuing to be an issue.
Got the 6 combo garbage block to separate there, which is kind of nice.
And Tracy runs out of time after dealing with one of Fudu's garbage blocks, so Fudu is continuing to make the effort to bring it back. But Corey's just sending more of these attacks at the right time. Has a lot more control over how big the garbage should be. That has generally served Corey well on these lower levels.
Oh, that's a 4 into a 7.
Oh.
Can you continue that, unfortunately?
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Oh,
No!
the red match saved Lorelei.
Oh, sure.
No, here
okay.
we go.
Stop. Oh, but no shake time on those combos, but still doesn't matter. Lorelei is doing many illegal maneuvers.
so many things that violate the pact, whatever we had signed in place. Doesn't seem to matter anymore. But as Tay often likes to say, that's not allowed.
You've had it.
Not allowed.
Okay, Corey only got a 3 chain on that. Was looking to make it a little bit bigger, and perhaps that would have made the timing a little more palatable.
Oh, Corey has a solid run going. I just not realize it was quite this good.
Yeah, this has potential to be a low 9-minute time.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of attack he does on Gary.
Yeah, Corey's in a really good spot to take down this match here.
10-second Gary would give him the sub 9. See if he's gonna cut it off there.
Naturally gets it.
Oh, but
wow. Okay, that's still a really good Gary.
Dang, that would beat a lot of competitors in this tournament. The 902 roughly.
That clocks in officially at 9:06. So good job to Corey. Gets the third Pokeball and the win. And we will find out later if it is actually a 3-1 or there have been some optical illusions played on us and it was actually a 3-0. But well played from both of our competitors just was not meant to be. Corey is simply too good. And, Corey showing to be one of the scarier opponents in this pool. Like FR, how worried do you have to feel about what Corey seems to be capable of in these levels?
I mean, he definitely rebounded nicely with this hard run compared to his hard run in game 1, but there was just a lot of slip ups. He really wasn't on his game today. So I expect Corey to clean up in preparation for his future matches in this group.
We will see that epic clash with Corey and FFR a bit later on in
Gary, what are you doing?
this stage. We'll see if Corey is freshened up by then. And this is a low Gary. Fudu sending an X7 chain and basically needs every bit of it.
Oh, all right.
I needed that, the bag of chips, the kitchen sink, the free air in the bag of chips. Alright.
There we go.
Alright, it's done. It's done. 11:36 is the time for Corey. And now we can go ahead and make this official. Except we still kind of need to put a little bit of an asterisk on this. CoreyBLD winning this match for the moment, 3-1. Still rather decisive no matter how you look at it. And just all in all, a very solid play from Corey. And we saw some good things from Fudu as well. So if Fudu gets into practice, we could see him do some fun things later on in this pool. Let me lock in the current result of this match that will be subject to change pending my manual review to make sure that the Game 3 result actually played out to the way it appeared to look on stream. And if it does change, we will let you guys know on our Twitter at Puzzle Speedrun whether the result stands. But as things stand now, in Pool 2, it is Fortnite Mike at the top of Pool 2 for the very moment. That is not a sentence I thought I was necessarily going to say like FFR. This is your pool. How is it shaping up in your eyes so far?
Well, I mean, you know, I did expect Corey to win that match, and he did, so, you know, that shaped up quite nicely. And, yeah, Fortnite Mike, he's using those Fortnite skills to good effect. So, yeah, nice to see there.
Also, I'm just now realizing I've been doing Fortnite Mike a huge disservice by not acknowledging his sweep in yesterday's action. So Fortnite Mike, only one of 3 players in this tournament with a sweep in their first match. That was quite something else indeed. But this is shaping up to be quite a fun little group of people to see, especially with 3 newcomers. Never know when we'll see any sort of challenge to FFR and Corey for the top 2 spots. But let's take a look then at the current standings for all of the pools as visible as I can make them. It is Ty and I Like Being Smart holding the current top spots in Pool 1 with myself yet to play. And in Pool 2, Fortnite Mike and CoreyBLD with wins, with FFR yet to play. But from the other 2 pools, we got winners from Tayman and the Lunar Chimera, BB Forky. In Pool 4, Yoshi112, Foxy Man, and GamerX 459. From what you've been able to see so far, Tayman, has there been anything that has really surprised you about how this has gone?
I think the performance of Fortnite Mike has been very, I don't want to say like surprising, implying that is bad, but like just to come onto the scene and get a sweep right away, that was very exciting for sure. FFR Pro's days are clearly numbered. I mean, FFR Pro hasn't even won yet, so yeah, who's that guy?
Yeah, I may not have won yet, but I'm not last in my group, so...
We got the return of Flagglestan, which is very exciting. A longtime community member had a good match against Forky. Maybe not quite used to the lower difficulties, and just for my sake, I hope he doesn't learn before I play him. Because Flagglestan is a very solid player, scary for anyone to go up against. I haven't seen a ton of the matches this weekend, so I can't really comment on Ty's or Smart's match, but yeah, that's what I've noticed so far. Just really excited to have Puzzle League back.
Indeed, it was. This was such a fun week to organize and get involved with. I mean, 10 matches, 3 sweeps. Like this has generally been one of the most competitive weeks of competition I've seen, much less opening weeks. This is quite the splash to start this tournament on, and we've got still quite a bit more of this pool stage to go. Let's take a look at what we've got for you next week. We're gonna see a nice little rematch with the Razor Flame and Zeplander. FFR will be making his tournament debut. I will be making my tournament debut. There will be more Pool 4 clashes. The Pool of Death with 6 at Tetris Attacker, Gamer, and Foxy Man. Lunar is going to have an interesting test with Flagglestan as well. There are lots of intriguing matchups here. FFR, what are you most looking forward to seeing out of what we've got next week?
Oh boy, there's once again a lot of good matches, a lot of close matches for next weekend. It's gonna be awesome. You know, look forward to another great weekend of matches.
Oh man. When you look at the schedule, Tayman, what sticks out the most to you?
I think Razor Plane versus Zeplander is going to be a pretty evenly matched showdown. 6 versus TA is definitely going to be a banger. Competing for probably the winner of that has the best shot at the number 2 seed in that pool. And then Resident Fangirl, I like being Resident Cards of the Heart Fangirl. I like being smart, going up against Cards of the Heart. I think you're going to have an advantage there, just because Smart might be too starstruck to put on her best performance.
Oh man, she's fully prepared mentally for what she thinks is coming in that one. I'm hoping I'm gonna be on my A game for that. I can't discount anyone. I've been upset in too many pools matches to look at past anyone really in this tournament. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to bring it. Hopefully FFR will be able to bring it, and hopefully everyone else will be able to bring it. And I hope you guys will be able to bring yourselves to our live broadcasts this next weekend here on twitch.tv/Puzzle Speedrun. But for this broadcast, that is going to do it. Let's start with FFR. Any final thoughts on the last match and what we saw today and what we've seen this week?
Yeah. A lot of game 5s. We had Octo Oil, almost Sweet Gamer. Boy, that would have been something if that were to happen. Yeah, first week, and it's already getting some fireworks happening. So yeah, more fireworks to come in the coming weeks.
How about you, T-Man?
The debut of all of our new players. I'm just going through the list here. I have 1, 2. This is Fudu, Octo. Is Zep? Is this for Zep's first tournament, or I think they were in the last one? But regardless, this many new players. We get to see what they're made out of, and hopefully they'll stick with the game and improve. Fudu had some solid attacks, but some drops, and maybe still learning the lower difficulties as he comes over from PvP. It's a bad game, but we're still having fun with it.
Come on now, it's not that bad. Maybe not the best speed run, but it's a fun casual play if you're interested in that kind of thing. Honestly, my biggest takeaway is that this tournament is deep, and that we think we are in the position for quite a bit of chaos still to be had, and hopefully you guys be able to join us for that chaos as soon as it happens. So again, that's it for today. For FFR Pro 21 and Tayman ND and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart. Until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
See ya.
Right now. Bye.